This whole thing is getting destroyed. So yeah, today we are destroying the entire Lego city. Recently I came to the realization that Mills plating was probably the way forward, like you guys have been telling me for the last year. So for this reason, I realized we had to go back and Mills plate everything we've done so far. And that process isn't as easy as you may think. And I thought, you know what, there's a lot of mess in the city. The roads don't always look the best. We've not properly decorated the city. We've just kind of thrown in the modulars and left them there. So I thought, what would be the best thing to do? Well, that would be taking apart the city, completely redoing it and Mills plating as we go. So basically everything, once it goes back in, is nicely presentable. Now this is a little bit sad, to be fair, because obviously that was our first ever city layout, you know, it's what got us into the city making on the channel, and you guys have literally seen every step of that process. However, I just thought with the Mills plating, it's really important that we, start planning more, we, have a better idea going forward, and just making sure that everything is in one continuity. I don't love the idea of Mills plating. However, I've realised, especially as I build a lot of alternate sets, that it is definitely the best way forward, and it just makes everything look so much better and easier to move around, which I've already found out with my Ghostbusters HQ. So today my job was to totally destroy the city. Now before that we did have to clean everything up to have loads of space to move it into, which was a separate video that came out last week. However, today's task was literally just destroying the city, getting rid of it all, moving it all to one section and making sure then we can go forward and Mills plate whatever we want when it comes up. Now this was a little bit more difficult for some builds. For example, our Avengers Tower from Barware is not very stable and it barely even goes together. So Mills plating that might be a challenge, and then it makes me question, do I go forward with having this build in the city in the future? It's something that I've got to think about, because even though it is kind of like a modular, is it good to have a modular that is, not great? Now, an option for this could be to just make a base plate, put the bricks on it like a normal Mills plate, and then just rest the Avengers Tower on top of it. That could be an option for us, but it's still just deciding, what we do with each of those. But those will be decisions for future things as well as planning. So if you guys want to see that kind of journey, then I definitely consider sticking around. Anyway guys, let's go destroy a city. So this is the city currently. It's not all completely in line, but basically what we're going to do is take everything out, move all the roads around, and make sure that it's all ready to go and then be moved. The city has just basically become a complete mess. I'm going to throw on a time lapse as we try and do this. And we've now moved the whole Lego city, so it all is kind of just sitting over here. Every modular we've ever built is currently right here, and that's where it's going to live for the time being until we decide to, Mills plate it all and then get it back. But we still need to have a lot of stuff to do in between that. And there we go, all of that is now moved. It's all moved to that one section that we saw on the end table, and we got the Charmander in there as well. And this obviously was hard to do, but I think it was definitely the best thing to do for the city long term. And breaking it apart definitely made me feel a bit of a sense of relief that it wasn't going to be, very messy, like I wasn't maintaining the city very well. I realised in the last few months that we'd focused a lot on the builds and not the city, which is definitely something I want to improve on in this new year. Mills plating is obviously going to be our priority going forward. Now, what is going to pain me is Mills plating roads, but I'm sure that's something we'll figure out along the way. Now, if you guys don't know what Mills plating is, something I've been on about all video, I will definitely go up and follow up with making a video soon to basically explain what it is and how to do it. But yeah, do you guys think I've made the right decision with the Mills plating? Because the city's gone now, it's destroyed, Is that the right thing to do, or was I on the right track before? Let me know. I've had a lot of mixed opinions about what people have said, but I just wanted to know your opinions, and get a better feel for what I should do going forward in the future. But I think one of the best things this can do is help me add detail in future Lego City videos, because now everything should be a lot more accessible. And something I'd maybe like to do more going into the future is basically making, little scenes on the streets and whatever, before I even put them in the city. So then each modular has more stuff going on and they're not just playing while maybe the ones at the front have more going on, because that's what I can reach easier. I am now going to announce my brand new series for members only. Now this isn't something that you're going to see tomorrow for members. It's going to be a gradual process. However, the new series debuting will be basically me taking apart every single modular. Each one will have their own video and I will then mills plate it. Now I'm going to show off the process fully in these videos for each single modular as we go. Obviously some will be more difficult than others, but that's what the members will be getting perks of right now. It will be the series of me doing that. Now, like I say, those will not be up as you watch this video right now, if you're watching it when it comes out. It will be a gradual process. It won't be like a weekly basis like the videos are for the normal channel. However, that's what the series will be. So if that's something that interests you, seeing me go through this process, then I definitely recommend joining my members only scheme. It basically is a small amount of money each month and it just helps me out, helps me keep building and reviewing alternate sets. But if you can't do that, don't worry at all. I still appreciate any support that you guys are able to give me. Anyway guys, we just destroyed the city. So I think I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you'd like to see me do going forward, especially with the city and mills plating and all that good stuff, even if you want to see any modulars go into the city. But I've been Ballistic Bricks and I'll see you later. Bye!